While talking about how I save money when I travel, I realized I still have quite a few clips of places I eat or ate when I was last in the UK, including some of my favorite places to eat in Edinburgh. So today I have just a few clips, some not so great, not very clear, but of my favorite places in Edinburgh. And probably, if not my favorite, definitely one of them is the Union of Genius Soup Cafe. This is a lovely, tiny little cafe that it does what it says. It's just basically soup, but it's really delicious soup. Like, it's amazing soup. They have fresh ones every day. I actually went twice. So, this first time, I believe this was the lentil soup. And then the second time, I think it was some kind of curried squash. That's what it looks like, and that's what I remember having a bunch of times. But this is one I would highly recommend because it's just a delicious cafe, and I will probably head straight here the next time I'm in Edinburgh. And then this is one of the ones where I'm sorry it's not a super clear video. I went for dinner and it was already super dark because the time had just changed. But this is Scran Bistro. I'd seen it on YouTube videos before and I had been wanting to try it, and it lives up to the hype. I'll just show you the menu here really quickly and then I'll show you what I got. So I went for the healthiest thing on the menu, which is fried chicken nuggets on top of mac and cheese on top of french fries, covered in fried onions with sweet chili jam. I just think I couldn't pass this up because it has so many of my favorite things to eat that I shouldn't be eating, but it was absolutely delicious. And then I couldn't resist the milkshakes because they just sounded amazing. And this one was. It was thick and it was full of flavor. It's a Reese's peanut butter cup. Absolutely fantastic. And then if you've been to Edinburgh, you've probably seen this Deacon's House Cafe. It's really close to the castle. So I thought it might be a bit of a tourist trap. I kind of walked past it many times and didn't think I would stop in, but I was walking around and I was really like, needed a little snack, needed something to drink, and I figured I'd just give it a try and see if it was any good. So I saw that they had hot chocolate with a shot of whiskey in it, and I can't drink whiskey. It's too strong for me, but I thought I've been in Scotland all this time. I probably should at least have a little bit of whiskey. So I had it in the hot chocolate, and that was a fantastic way to have it. So I think that's the way I'm going to have it if I ever do again. And then, of course, what did I have to get? I had to get a slice of cake, and this one was really interesting. It was like a polenta cake with orange flavor and then this lovely chocolate crust on top. So actually this turned out to be a really good stop, and if you see Deacon's House Cafe, I would say give it a try if they have something on the menu that looks interesting to you. So I stumbled across this patisserie Florentin when I was walking around Stockbridge, and I'd been walking around for a while and spotted it and said, I'm hungry. So I had a latte to start, but then I went ahead and was kind of debating on what I wanted for breakfast. Should I go with one of these fancier things? And they did have the Scottish rolls that I've talked about 100 times probably, but they didn't have a tatty scone for it, and I like mine with a tatty scone. So I just decided to go simple and have like scrambled eggs toast and a cup of tea. For me, if I'm not feeling adventurous that day, it's a good standard breakfast.
Oh, Tuesday evening as soon as I got down to the Rendell's place, they were really nice and really go to Majestic to get a bottle of pint fizz and really got that's what my thoughts on them. And maybe I'll look at a shark and
Serve one for us, please. I've got the just scrambled egg rolls and scrambled egg and bacon.
do you want more coffee?
I enjoyed it so much that I did visit a second time. Look at these wonderful pastries. They all look delicious, but if you spotted it, they have an Empire biscuit. And you know how much I love those. I've talked about it many times before. Had to have one. So grabbed one to enjoy as a treat, and it was delicious. And yeah, that's just a few of the cafes I really like to enjoy when I visit Edinburgh, and I hope that you get to check them out on your next trip, and I hope I get to check them out on my next trip. Thanks for watching today.